How do I say goodbye?
Hey Tigers, welcome back to another TSC Talks episode. My name is Jack Slayton and I am here with
Jave Montgomery,
Torian Daniels,
Ethan Murphy.
Thank you guys for joining us for what is unfortunately our final TSC Talks episode. We've had over 40 episodes and it's all going to come to a close with this episode right here. So one thing that we did on some of our earlier episodes, mainly just with football, is we gave some hot takes. And since this is our last episode and the last time that we will get to come to you guys with our sports opinions and talks and all that, we wanted to leave you guys with each a hot take that we think is going to play out over the next few years, whether that's 5 years, 10 years, 3 years, however much. That's up for you guys to decide. But Torian, you want to kick us off with your hot take?
Yeah, I got a great hot take. It's not even really that hot for a mild take. Lions Super Bowl next year.
Wow.
That's what's really going to happen. We got the easiest schedule in the league. We got some dogs coming back, some dogs coming in.
Like who?
You already know. Don't even.
Oh, okay. All right.
We got some dogs coming back, dogs coming in. Jameer Gibbs, he's about to go crazy. Breakout season. J-Mo, about to go crazy. Breakout season. We got an easy schedule. We're going all the way. We're winning it.
We saw that out of the Patriots. They had an easy schedule, and then they got to the Seahawks, and they just died.
Patriots don't got dogs like we do, though, so
Right.
we're winning it all.
Okay. Ethan, how do you feel about that?
Feel about his take?
Yeah.
You know, I will give him that the Lions have a very easy schedule. That's going to help them a lot. They have playoff experience. It's not like the Patriots where they don't have any. NFC's wide open. I think if they get past a few select teams like the Rams or the Niners or other teams like that, then they'll be in a good position. But winning the Super Bowl is difficult, so I definitely think this year they'll be in the mix a lot more than they were last year. But, I don't see it personally happening, but it could happen. Nothing's impossible.
Yeah, that's for sure a hot take. Javen, what's your hot take?
The Raiders going to the AFC Championship.
This year?
Yeah.
Wow. So the Raiders going to the AFC Championship this year. Who do you have at quarterback for the Raiders?
What's his name?
Fernando?
Yeah.
So you think he's going to beat out Kirk?
Yeah. It's all that. Yeah. For sure.
All right, that's Ethan, anything on that?
I think the seeds have been planted in Las Vegas. Maybe not this year, but I think they're primed to go on some deep runs in the near future.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one. I love Fernando, but AFC Championship and in a pretty competitive AFC first year, rookie year.
They get the Patriots run, like that lucky little string, then anything's possible.
That's true, but they got to have a winning record first.
What's y'all's hot take?
Yeah, thanks for right there, Torian. My hot take, you've seen him every episode, or most episodes, that is that Will Levis is going to have a career resurgence, similar to the likes of Malik Willis did with the Green Bay Packers. Don't know when, don't know who or how, but it's going to happen. I'm calling it now. Will Levis is going to be a star in the NFL.
I got nothing to say on that.
Speechless. Ethan? Everyone is speechless with that hot take.
I don't know. He had that great game against Atlanta his rookie year, but his kind of puts himself in danger too much. He likes to injure himself a little bit too much. So I don't know about that one, but like I'll say for the rest of you all, nothing's impossible.
Well, Ethan, you want to close us off?
Yeah, I'm going to go to a different sport. Because of the playoffs, I'm kind of in an NBA kind of mood. But I'm going to go ahead and say, from what I've seen, I think the San Antonio Spurs are probably closer to being a dynasty than the Thunder. I think that in the long run, we'll look back at the Spurs not as dominant, but I think they'll win more than the Thunder.
The way they're looking right now, they are dominant for real.
I know. They got Wembanyama, who's great on both ends of the floor. He's here for the long run. They have a very young core. Probably the only core that's younger than Oklahoma City. The only thing that Oklahoma City has over San Antonio, in my opinion, is the draft capital. But even then, if Oklahoma City is good, those draft picks won't be great. But I don't know. I'm expecting big things out of the Spurs in the next 5, 6, maybe even 8 years.
So we hope, or I don't hope all of these hot takes come true, but there's a few that I think may come true. But who knows? Maybe you'll look back on this 5 years from now and every single one of these is going to be true. But likely, Lions aren't going to win the Super Bowl, but I could see the others coming true in some form or fashion.
Packers ain't making the playoffs next year.
You don't think so?
Nah,
Why is that?
I know so.
Okay. That's your opinion. You're entitled to it, Javen. But another thing that we've seen in all of our episodes is we have these little back and forths, right? And I think ultimately it's what made this such a fun show to do. At times, yeah, it got a little slow, it got a little repetitive, but we've had a lot of really fun moments. What are some of your all's favorite moments that we've had on these TSC talk shows? Torin, I saw you popped right up when I said that.
Yeah, my favorite moment is probably Jeopardy. That was really fun. Just, all of us kind of going back and forth on that last second, buzzer beater win for me pretty much. So that was pretty fun. I mess with that heavy.
I see Javen's reenacting his favorite moment of Ethan falling asleep.
Nah.
That was our most viewed episode, so
Yeah.
that brought in great views. 179, I think.
My favorite moment is when when Ethan fell asleep and me and Twain was just sitting there looking at each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was
I don't
talking
gotta
for
speak
40
too much. I ain't gotta
seconds.
speak. Whoa. 40 seconds.
It wasn't the fact you were talking about nonsense. You were talking about some FedEx Air and Ground Player of the Week. Like, nobody wants to hear about that.
Well,
And you had a big old grin on your face. You knew exactly what you were doing.
the viewers cared or they wouldn't have seen it. I mean,
They cared about me falling
most
asleep.
viewed episode is the episode where we talked about the FedEx Air and Ground Player of the Week. I mean, I see a clear correlation
Because
there.
of Ethan. It's because of Ethan.
That was just great editing on Ethan's part.
Ethan couldn't have fallen asleep if I didn't talk about FedEx Air and Ground Player of the Week. So maybe that was just strategic by me.
You about to make me fall asleep right now.
Thanks, Torin. My best moment, my favorite moment, was definitely when we had our infamous episode where Ethan came and he was in his bandages. Ethan, how are you doing after that?
Still haven't fully healed. I got a scar on my wrist. I got a bruise. I don't know if you can see that on camera,
Rough.
but I got a pretty bad bruise from it. But, ice ultimately melted. I was very cautious walking by that area. But we lived and we learned. So,
Hey, ice melted, but it's still Iceman season. Drake's dropping tonight if y'all staying up for that. 12 o'clock.
Yeah, I saw he's talking about LeBron.
That's all right. Bars.
Yeah. And Ethan, what was your favorite moment?
thank you for asking, first of all. But I'd say my favorite moment was probably the ongoing little storyline of the Bills and their incompetency, kind of a back and forth, and ultimately a great told you so moment. I still find myself rooting for the Bills sometimes. I feel bad for them, but I may be early, but I've never been wrong about them. So that's probably my favorite moment.
Yeah, along with all the great moments, I think we can all agree Aaron Rodgers truly carried this show.
You see how the energy died in this room when you said that.
Well,
Torian's head literally he just lost.
well,
Aaron Rodgers is a fraud, bro. I actually hate him.
okay.
Next topic. Don't even get started on Aaron Rodgers right now.
Please.
Torin. Torin, you said that you had made some superlatives for this episode, some awards that you wanted to give out. The floor is yours.
I got something nice, Y'all can all vote on this with me. Our best crew member, I just want to tip our hats. Cole Greathouse, in my opinion.
Yes.
He does the camera work. He does editing for Tiger TV. Just want to throw it out there. He comes in here, makes sure the lights is all right, keeps
Has a
our crew
smile on his
correct.
face.
Smile on his face. He's happy to be here every day, unlike some people, Wyatt Easton. But he's happy to be here every day. Just makes our day, our jobs easier. So shout out Cole Greathouse.
And even came in for a couple episodes.
Yeah,
when we couldn't
even subbed in for
be
some
there.
episodes when we weren't here. So just want again, shout out Cole Greathouse. And our next superlative, I just thought we would all agree on that one. Y'all can vote on this one. Worst crew member. Who do we got for that?
I'll go first.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I really believe it's White Easton or Grayson. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the day sometimes, you know what I'm saying? White can come down here and start to work, be happy, he likes to move around, and Grayson just don't want to do nothing, but sometimes it can be vice versa. And then sometimes it can be both of them on the same day because they always want to argue with each other, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of them arguing with each other.
I would agree. You get Grayson and White here, it's like two teenage girls, you know. They just kind of sitting around, you know, thinking they doing
Arguing
something.
over Barbies.
Arguing. Talking about Bo Nix. Raise your hand if you care about Bo Nix. Notice how nobody raised their hand. But, I mean, Jack right there with them, honestly. They just sitting around doing nothing.
Me?
Hey, it's my floor. They just sitting around doing nothing. So I really give worst crew member. Honestly, y'all can both have it. Grayson and Wyatt, depending on the day. Shout out them. Most likely to succeed. Now, give me RJ Farrell. You know, the way he's really working, he's got his college scholarships, he got everything like that. Golf legend. So if you really ask me, I think RJ Farrell is most likely to succeed. He's a dog. If y'all want to clap it up for RJ.
Maywood legend at the golf course.
Legend. You don't know how many free rounds of golf I got from that man right there. So just shout out RJ. All right, best episode. I know we did go over that already, so we can skip on that one. Worst episode. I think we all agree on that one. Aaron Rodgers. Anything
wow.
with him kind of just like.
You know, maybe the first time, but you can't milk jokes. You know, it kind of loses its spark after a little bit, loses its edge. So
Definitely.
it got very old.
And there's
very
no
quickly.
joke.
There were a lot of jokes.
Quick.
Very old, just like Aaron Rodgers. He needed to hit the retirement. And last and final, what is the episode that y'all really wanted to film, but we just didn't have enough time, didn't have enough people?
I'll start with this one.
Yeah.
You know, obviously maybe the people at home disagree, but I thought that the first episode and only episode of Hot Seat, our debate show, you know, there was definitely room for improvement, as with everything. But I think that if we truly kept going with that, we could have had something there. But we don't know what the future holds for a lot of things with this program and this channel, pretty much. So, you know, it might come back, but you know, I feel that we as a group could have done a lot more of those.
Yeah,
Agreed.
I'm with Ethan there.
All right. That wraps up our superlatives.
Thank you for the superlatives. Before we have our farewell, I feel like I owe you guys a statement. Wanted to thank you guys for being awesome anchors alongside me. I know my Packers and Aaron Rodgers may become a little bit sometimes, and I hope you guys know it was all fun and games.
Yep.
While I do love Rodgers, I don't love him that much. Sorry, Rodgers, if you're watching. But,
He ain't.
But you don't know that. Maybe he is watching.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for putting up with my Rodgers and Green Bay takes through all these episodes. Because I could do it without you guys.
We for real right now? Yeah. Just want to give a big thank you to Teacher of the Year nominee, Matthew Chad Gordon. You know, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have this classroom. We wouldn't have all these cameras. So just big shout out to Gordon getting us through here, freshman to senior year.
Yeah.
You know, when he gets up on that podium in graduation, says his speech, you know what we doing.
Yeah.
You know what we doing. Everybody do it. Jack, do it.
I'm a Louisville fan, but we're going to do it for
Y'all
Mr.
know what
Gordon.
time we on.
Yeah, you know we're going to do it for Mr. Gordon.
Shout out Matthew Chad. When he gives his speech at graduation, y'all gonna hear it. All y'all gonna hear it. So just shout out Matthew Gordon for giving us the platform to, you know, make this episode, make TSC Talks, making this classroom fun. So shout out him.
And most important, he does for everybody and all his kids he teach. He makes sure we're going to be successful.
Yep.
I agree with that.
Yep.
And before we conclude this episode, you heard a little bit about the crew members. We actually wanted to get our crew members in here. You've probably seen a lot of them on here from time to time, but we want to show everyone just So you could kind of see who has been running this show, because it's us on the surface, but who really allows all of this to happen are the people back here. So we're going to give them a second to just kind of walk in here, and I guess if they want to
Do we?
stand beside me. Ethan?
Ethan, can we get some sad music in here?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tune in for the end. We got a very special tribute.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
So come on in if you guys would like to.
Wyatt. Come on in, Wyatt. Take my mic, Wyatt. Give you a little speech, Wyatt. Come take the mic.
There we go.
Come on, boy. Give a little speech, bro.
This is the one y'all ain't seen.
Yeah, they really ain't seen Wyatt. They probably like,
They don't know who he is.
Oh, there's Wyatt. Oh.
Wyatt,
So
Wyatt.
they just lying to the camera, and I did the most work in the crew. And that's all I gotta say.
Whoa,
speaking
yo,
of lying to
And
the
Jacob's
camera.
just a hater on me.
Yo, do you see how he's acting right now?
Sit down.
My name is Grayson Clark. My best memory is probably when Ethan fell.
My name is RJ Farrell, and instead of like giving my favorite memory and everything like that, I just want to give a big thanks to Mr. Gordon and this class for making this possible. It's been a fun ride, so thank you.
All right. My name's Cole. You already seen me before. I was the MVP of the crew. My favorite memory from the year was either the tennis episode or the Jeopardy episode or the hot seat episode. All three of those were really good. I liked all of them. I got to participate. And, yeah, it was just really fun. Shout out Mr. Gordon. I hope he wins Teacher of the Year or something.
My name is Wyatt, and my favorite memory is just the Broncos doing way better than the Lions. And we just really were a Super Bowl team if Bo Nix didn't get hurt. Oh, this is real.
Mason Smith, he has been an integral member of our crew. He is not here today, so thank you to Mason. And you've heard all about him. Let's bring in Mr. Gordon.
Yeah, Mr. Gordon.
Mr. Gordon, come on in here.
Come on in, Mr. Gordon. We have a seat for you right here.
L's down.
My name is Matt Gordon, a.k.a. Mr. Gordon, a.k.a. Gorgor.
Chad.
Chad. I'd say my favorite episode was probably the Jeopardy episode, because you guys honestly did that all by yourselves. You pitched that to me. I didn't think it would work, but you guys proved me wrong. I thought it was a really solid episode, and I've enjoyed every single episode, to be honest. So I'm glad you guys got to do this, and I'm glad I got to watch you guys from freshman year to senior walking across the stage. All right.
Watch you walk.
Yeah, we gonna see you walk across that stage too.
So thank you to all of our wonderful crew members, and most of all, thank you to Mr. Gordon for allowing all of this to happen. But as we close out this final episode, I just wanted to... You guys hear that?
I wish the way I was living could stop serving rocks, knowing the cops is hot when I'm on the block. And I wish my brother would've made bail so I won't have to travel 6 hours to see him in jail. And I wish that my grandmother wasn't sick, or that we would just come up on some stacks and hit a lick. And I wish my homies wouldn't have to suffer when the streets get the upper hand on us and we lose a brother. And I wish I could go deep in the zone and lift the spirits of the world with the words within the song. And I wish I could teach a soul to fly, take away the pain out your hands and help you hold them high. And I wish my homie Butch was still alive, and on the day of his death we had never took that ride. And I wish that God could protect us from the wrong, so that all the soldiers that were sent overseas come home. And we will never break, though they devastate. We shall motivate, and we gotta pray, all we gotta spay. Instead of thinking about who gon' die today, the Lord is gon' help you feel better, so you ain't gotta cry today. Sit at the light so long, and then we gotta move straight forward, cause we fight so strong. So when right go wrong, just say a little prayer, get your money, man, life goes on.
I'm hopeful, yes I am hopeful for today. Take this music and use it, let it take you away. And be hopeful, hopeful, and he'll make a way. I know it ain't easy, but that's okay, cause we hopeful.
I wish that you could show some love, instead of hating so much when you see some other people coming up. I wish I could teach the world to sing, write some music and have them